A home can be rebuilt, but you can't replace the artwork that was done by a great aunt, or the antique belongings, or the sentimental value, photo albums, scrapbooks, all those memories. You can't replace those things. Erin Soul, and I have lived here in the St. Petersburg area for just a little over 3 years now. It's a sweet little neighborhood. It's actually surrounded by a canal. The one thing that gave me pause about the area is just Florida in general. I know nothing about what to do for hurricanes. So the idea of moving to a state like Florida, where entire communities could be damaged or taken out or crippled by one storm, really gave me pause. Zone A here, so of course had to evacuate. Evacuating for Ian was really fairly overwhelming for me. On the inside, ran around and lifted everything that I could put up on the beds so that they wouldn't get damaged if water came in. Valuables and stuff like that. I have an antique lamp. It's not valuable, but it's sentimental. It's been in the family for a long time. And I took, my computer, the stuff I could fit in the car safely, the important paperwork, the documents. But when I left, I had to leave behind all the sentimental stuff you can't replace. So not knowing what, if anything, I'd have to come home to, or if I'd even really have a home to come back to. That was devastating. You feel so helpless in those situations. Things have changed at sea level rise. The impact from even smaller storms in this area has been greater than what people had experienced with similar size storms previously. And flood damage, there's so much stuff that you can't fix if it gets damaged, if it gets soaked, if it just sits in water or sludge for a while. I expressed interest in the product because I know this area is going to have issues moving forward. It's inevitable. And this would give me the concept of a crisis bag, being able to put those valuables that you don't have room in the car, that it's unreasonable to try to take all that, but to be able to put them in something like that, seal them up, and come home to maybe a damaged home, but those sentimental items, those irreplaceable items would still be intact, and that was very appealing to me. A lot of peace of mind in that idea. How did I not invest in something like this beforehand? Why, during a storm or driving away from a storm or something, that's not the time to be worried about this. But once I heard of it, once I learned about it, I was like, the difference that would have made. Because again, you can rebuild a house. It's going to be expensive, it's going to be painful, but you can do that. You just can't replace all the sentimental things. But the idea of being able to do my best to protect my belongings, to protect my home, to protect my belongings from whatever nature's going to throw at us, tremendous peace of mind.